Um, I haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I'd stop here and uh, take a minute and make one because I had something on my mind. Just had a conversation with a friend of mine who's also a preacher. He was telling me that another preacher from somewhere, and I won't say where. I don't actually know the guy, so I won't say who or where he's from. But a preacher from Alabama had called and was asking him some questions, and apparently they were talking. And he used to be the preacher where my friend preaches now, and he left on really good terms with that congregation. I don't know the whole situation, but good terms, and he kind of grew up there. And so he called him to see how things were going, and they were talking, and somehow uh, me and my friend Tucker, who preaches at Fairmount along with me, we got brought up. We were talking, and they were asking about some stuff about me and him, and it got me thinking. It's like, man, these people don't even know who I am. And then there was another preacher that was friends with that guy who had also asked him. They had talked about us and what we were doing there at Fairmount. And the other preacher's a pretty well-known guy, actually. If you're a member of the church and I said his name, you would know who I'm talking about immediately. And it's like, these guys know who I am? And it's not like, obviously I'm not putting this like, I'm not worshiping the man, but it's really a strange feeling when you find out people are thinking about you and what you're doing. And it's kind of a scary feeling. Like, what have I done to deserve any kind of recognition? Because I guarantee you, I've done nothing worth recognition. And I've just done what I had to. That's a kind of a scary feeling there, and it got me thinking. You never know who knows about what you're doing. Your parents always tell you when you're a kid, you never pay attention, you never listen, you say, be careful what you do because you never know who's watching. And your parents always say that to you in a negative context. Be careful what you do because someone might catch you. That's true. You never know who's going to see you, who's going to hear, and who's going to, know that you did the X, Y, or Z. But the fact that people know what I'm doing, kind of scary. And like, it's not like they're watching me, but I guess they hear it through the grapevine or whatever. But that's a weird feeling. It's a real weird feeling. But it kind of goes back to what your parents always tell you. You never know who's going to know about it. You never know who knows. That's a strange thing to think about. You never know who knows what you're doing. It's humbling, really. Makes you really examine yourself. It makes you think about all your shortcomings in your life. You're like, well, if people know about these things that I'm doing, do they know about things that I mess up? Do they know about the good things I'm doing? Do they know about all the times I stumble every day? It's kind of overwhelming. I hate to be in the spotlight. I don't like to be the center of attention, and that's a heavy burden to be thought of as. To know that there's people who know what I'm doing and are thinking about it. It's kind of a weird feeling. But, yeah. Strange. Very strange. So, the moral of the story today is pay attention to what you do and how you act. Because you don't know who knows. You don't know who's watching. You don't know who sees. And that could go for good things and bad things. You never know what good thing you do. You never know who's going to know about it and how it's going to affect them. And you never know what bad thing you might do and who it's going to affect and how it might affect them. You don't know. So keep that in mind as you go throughout your day, that what you do, excuse me, what you do, you know not the effect that it has on other people, and how many people will find out. You never know. So do the right thing, because people will know. You can't keep something a secret forever. People will know. So do the right thing. So anyway, sorry it's been a while since I made a video. I know nobody watches these, but I'm going to apologize to myself. Anyway, bye.